them more and urged personnel in government agencies to interface with business owners with human face, noting that the state requires almost 7 trillion naira to fix its infrastructural deficits.
Resolutions on how we need to be engaging ourselves going further, right? Mr. President has given a tall order. He wants an economy that can get up to 1 trillion by 2030. And for that to happen, Lagos must be in that conversation. It's the economic, commercial nerve center of our country. And the businesses that will make that happen need to be on the same page with Mr. President. And that's the whole essence of our meeting with them. And we've also agreed, after 3 hours, that there's a need for us to do a follow-up, engagement again.
Earlier, Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Folashade Ambrose Medebem, reiterated that the state government will continue to use platforms such as the Corporate Assembly to sustain the engagement to move up the ladder on the Global Ease of Doing Business Index. Some of the stakeholders called for the governor's intervention in the areas of environmental sanitation, multiple taxation, levies, and harmonization of inspection of business facilities. The event was attended by captains of industries, representatives of Manufacturer Association of Nigeria, MAN, heads of agencies and parastatals, micro, small and medium entrepreneurs, MSMEs, among others. In a bid to bridge the gap between government and its residents, the Lagos State government has held this year's Greater Lagos Summit themed Renewed Hope for a Greater Lagos Rising and the need for societal collaboration at Alausa Ikeja. Speaking with newsmen, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu stated that the summit was organized to hear directly from different stakeholders on their plight and how they want the state government to serve them better. The governor, who was represented by the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Motosho, assured the representatives of various groups that the Greater Lagos Rising agenda would bring more succor to them, in line with the renewed hope agenda of the President Bola Tinubu's administration. He called for collaborative effort of all residents in ensuring a cleaner and greater Lagos through prompt payment of their taxes and other levies.
Generally, it is to unite Lagosians, to let them know that the success of the government is the success of everybody who has found Lagos to be his or her own Canaan land, a land where we make our money. And whatever we can do to add to all the things that will make Lagos one of the best countries, one of the best cities to live in the world. That is all that the Greater Lagos Initiative is doing. Everything that is progressive, everything that is developmental.
On his part, the convener of the summit, Adeniyi Olutime, who is the president of the Greater Lagos Initiative, stated that the state government is committed to lifting all residents out of poverty through various empowerment skills and grants to make the state economically viable. The Lagos State government has assured security stakeholders of its determination to partner with them in ensuring that the state remains safer and secure for peaceful coexistence. Secretary to the state government, Abimbola Salu Hundeyi, gave the assurance during a maiden meeting with a delegation of the Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC, of the Lagos Command, led by its chairman, Kehinde Sowemimo, at the Cabinet Office in Alausa, Ikeja. Salu Hundeyi, who expressed belief that collaboration can further strengthen the security architecture of the state and bolster safety of Lagosians, urged the PCRC team to engage the youth in carrying its mandate of interfacing between the police and the citizens.
The festive period is near. At this period, usually we know that crime rates are higher. So we need everybody to come on board and help us prevent crime. We don't want to wait until they happen and we start punishing people. That's not the intention of Mr. Governor. We know there will always be crimes here and there, but we want to make sure that we reduce it to the barest minimum. And we need everybody. We need the PCRC, we need the police, the media people. to help us tell people they can enjoy their festive season without necessarily making other people cry.
In his remarks, Lagos State Chairman of PCRC, Kehinde Sowemimo, explained that the delegation is in the Cabinet Office to see how the PCRC can support and consolidate the state government effort in security. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has added the reconstruction of the pedestrian bridge in Alakbere area of the state following its partial collapse after a truck carrying container rammed into it. Speaking in an interview, Special Advisor to the Governor on Infrastructure, Olufemi Daramola, said integrity and other engineering tests have been carried out.
The ASMA officials have been here, Neighborhood Watch have been here, the local government has been here, the police has been supported. Typical program which will ensure movement from one side to the other all through the day and to a time in which the agency transports we talk about, there will be officials on ground. As earlier said, more officers will be deployed.
Also speaking, Commissioner for Transportation Oluwaseun Oshiyemi said the state government places premium on every Lagosian, hence the prompt intervention and fixing of the infrastructure to ensure safety of pedestrians and motorists.
The main concern here for us really is not so much of this, but also of the people that the pedestrians are actually do need to cross the road. What we have done is that at the moment we are managing traffic for them to cross, but there's no bridge for them to use anymore. So from time to time, we'll stop, like you can see, we'll stop traffic for them to.
Oshiyemi urged motorists to comply with traffic managers at the scene. Our reporter Raphael Jeremy reports that a truck carrying a container rammed into the pedestrian bridge on Thursday night. Emergency responders and other stakeholders have cleared the debris off the road to allow free flow of traffic, while stressing that no casualty was recorded. No fewer than 200 Lagos para athletes have landed in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, for the second edition of the 2023 National Para Games. The contingent, comprising 148 male and 52 female athletes, are in fine form to compete for honors in their games. The Lagos State Government, through the State Sports Commission, is not leaving any stone unturned in ensuring that people living with disabilities are allowed to showcase their talents in tandem with the social inclusion programs and initiatives of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration. The team will be participating in 15 different sports at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, and other distinguished venues across the FCT. And that's it on the State News at 7. But just before we go, speed 3 but kills. Please do not drive beyond specified speed limits. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Watch us live on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch all our previous programs and news on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration trained 500 unemployed youth in soft skills and job interview program? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to newsroom@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Oluwoporoku. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
For timely, reliable, accurate, dynamic, innovative, and objective traffic. That's why we are your T Radio on 96.1 FM. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Guy, this drink go finish am.
Omo, if I never reach 10 bottles, I no be comot for here.
How you go take 10 bottles? Must you be high?
Mommy, now when your
your guy don't they take 10 bottles of drink?
Let me ask him, I don't even understand this my guy again.
Okay, I hear you now, but if I never reach 4 bottles, I know they come up for a year because 4 na my gauge.
You get mind.
Ha, see it WG. Now 1 bottle days, you know sabi drink at all. Drink Jerry.
You be say I know the drink, but if I see say nobody can me come, I go drink small. I know what to wahala. Life no be duplicate.
Come on for your school boy. What have come on to you?
Oh boy, calm down. Take more drink, Jerry.
The thing be say my driver no follow me come here, and I know you see drive.
Don't worry, shadow bottle. Just one for the road. Mama T.
Customer.
One more bottle.
They bring down.
Double G. Take one for the road.
One for the road. I beg, no one for the road.
My fellow guy, man and woman, if you know say you won't go groove, I beg you, make you carry person when no go drink join body to avoid stories that touch the heart. When men them don't gauge, I can't see say that person